we're going to have a bit of fun with our maths task this week, and we're going to involve artwork into our maths. So linking our art and maths through the artist Ellsworth Kelly. Ellsworth Kelly was an American artist, and his modern art included lots of different block colours and lots of different shapes. So you can see from these 6 pieces here, there are some lovely squares he's used to create some beautiful modern art paintings here. You are going to create your own modern art masterpiece using a blank 100 square. So just like Ellsworth Kelly has here, he has his different coloured squares to create his artwork. You're going to do the same thing. So you are going to be given a 100 square, and I want you to think about a design and colour in the squares for your chosen design. Now, you might want to do this with coloured pencils, with coloured pens, or you might want to cut out some coloured squares that fit your 100 squares and arrange those on a 100 square. When you're happy with your finished product, you can stick the squares down and fill in the table underneath. This will take a little bit longer and will be more use of paper, whereas if you colour it in, you're not wasting as much paper as you would if you were doing your collage. But it's your choice. You choose how you create your masterpiece. Then we're going to have some fun with fractions once you've created your piece of art. So I have an example here that is a 100 square that's got numbers on it. Yours won't have numbers on it. This is just to show you an example of the different colours we could use. So you can see mine is quite colourful with lots of different beautiful colours on there in a sort of diagonal line pattern. So what I want you to do is fill in a table to show me what fraction of your masterpiece is what colour. So I might choose the colour purple. Purple. I'm going to count how many purple squares are in my masterpiece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 out of 100 squares, 13 are the number of squares out of 100 that are the colour purple. The fraction is going to be 13 out of how many squares altogether? 100. And can I simplify that fraction? No, I cannot. So it's 13 out of 100. There's nothing that divides by 13 and 100 that can simplify my fraction. Let's try another one. Should we try orange? So how much of my masterpiece is coloured in orange? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so I've got 15 squares out of 100 that are coloured in orange. My first fraction is going to be 15 out of 100 squares are orange. And then I want to simplify my fraction. Now, I know that 5 goes into 15 and 5 goes into 100. So how many times does 5 go into 15? 5, 10, 15, 3 times. How many times does 5 go into 100? Well, I know that 5 goes into 50 10 times, so double 50 is 100. So it's not 10 times, I double 10, 20. So 3 out of 20. Is that my final fraction? Is there anything I can do to simplify 3 over 20? Have a wee think. Do I leave that as my simplified fraction? Yes, I do. And then I would fill in all my other colours. So I've got purple, orange, blue, green, red. Ooh, I actually did the light purple rather than the dark purple. I should put violet, but there you go. So you're going to do the same thing and do all your colours. Give me the number of squares out of 100 that are that colour, the fraction, and then from your video that you've watched previous to this, you'll be able to figure out how to simplify your fraction. Okay? Now, if you want a super challenging challenge after this, you can go to your extension activities. And instead of having a nice 100 square, which can be part of our fraction out of 100, you can move on to have a trickier task of having a different denominator. So how many squares do I have altogether here? So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 times 5 is 25, so that's 25 squares just there. So my numbers would be out of 25. So I have, let's show that we have the colour white. 25 out of 25 of our square is coloured white. So my fraction is 25 over 25, and my simplified fraction is 1. But obviously you're going to have lots of lovely, beautiful colours in there that you can show what your fraction is and then what your simplified fraction is. So you're going to have to find things to divide by 25 to work that out. Okay, I wish you luck on your challenge, and please let us know how you get on.